And this is why nothing is going to change, or they are going to get away with this entirely. Because all of the people with large followings are 57 steps behind me. So far behind. No one's talking about this. I have been talking about this for weeks. I am now at the point to where I have a large concern with IWM and all of these other ETFs, because it's not just this one, it's a bunch of them. I'll let him be stupid for a second.
IWM, which is Russell 2000, causing the spark for AMC short squeeze. Now, if you guys aren't aware, the Russell 2000 ETF is a small cap ETF.
Let me see if he says anything.
Something that I don't really see many people talking about right now. I want to share with you guys and explain what's going on. So the title of this post is Next Potential Catalyst for AMC, IWM, which is Russell 2000, causing the spark for AMC short squeeze. Now, if you guys aren't aware, the Russell 2000 ETF is a small cap ETF, and it trades a lot like AMC a lot of times, because if you didn't know also, AMC makes up a decent amount of the entire ETF. AMC is the biggest holding by a lot, with over $307 million as far as market value worth of AMC and Russell.
Alright, first off, wrong. This one asset here would not be trading a lot like AMC because it has a lot of it in it. No, it takes a lot more ETFs instead of just this one to show damn near the exact price movement on the chart. If they were only shorting this and only this, that's it. Yeah, there might be some similar tiny movements, but the charts wouldn't match up almost perfectly. And that's what initially started my digging into this weeks ago. And already, he's wrong and stupid. The market value doesn't fucking matter if you can't tell me how many shares are in there. Which all he would have had to do, if this was actually his shit, is push the right arrow button on his keyboard, and it would show you how many shares are in there. And this is what I've been worried about. This is what has been bugging me. I've been watching these ETFs, and they're slowly removing shares. This was over 10 million shares yesterday. This was over 300,000, or 2 days ago, excuse me. 300,000 in market value. It was at 0.49% of its weight percentage. Yesterday, the video this kid is showing you shows you that it was 307 million. 0.47 was its weight percentage, and these ETFs have been slowly removing shares. Whether it's, I don't know. It's very difficult to speculate about it. I don't know why they're doing it, but that's a problem. That is a problem. They are using these to drive the price of the stock down while they return a bunch of naked shorted shares. And these are slowly losing their weight, meaning when they return this, which is supposed to be the catalyst, the IWM, it's going to get to shorten it, and then when they buy back, we're going to get it all back. That's what they're doing. If only someone had been following this for a long time and has updated information and is 3 weeks ahead of this bullshit, you know, maybe the community would know what the fuck's going on. Maybe they wouldn't be able to keep doing what they're doing, what I'm watching them do in real fucking time, if people were actually legitimately talking about this, because this is what they're doing. This is the end game. This is how to get away with murdering this stock. This is it. This is how to get away with it. Right here, you're fucking looking at it. It would be very suspicious to just sell everything out of all of the ETFs that was AMC. Very, very suspicious. But you start selling off holdings little by little, And then, oh, well, the price wasn't going up, it was going down. So it just made sense to, get what we could out of it, get value out of it while we still could. So we had to remove it from the ETF. We had to sell off all those shares before they weren't valuable at all, or we ended up losing. And that's what's going on. This is as far as I've gotten in this video. I'm not even going to watch the rest because I don't need to. It's already wrong. A minute in. It's already wrong. It's already bad information. And I like, what the fuck? Seriously. Seriously, man. We are going to be the downfall of this. We are. We are going to be why they get away with this. Because people are following the wrong fucking people. And people that are dumb, literally stupid, they're not smart enough to figure this shit out. They're running to Reddit boards and all that to look at other people, stealing people's DD, looking at their shit. They have no idea what it means. They're just like, oh, big number. Oh, AMC. Oh, this guy said this, so I'm going to say it too. Wrong. Fucking wrong. Like, how, I don't understand. It's like, it's just, this is bothersome. It's nerve-wracking. It is so nerve-wracking because everything is aligning with what I had originally thought that they could do. Taking this step by step. Why would they be doing this? All they're doing is shorting this, and they're going to have to return this now, and it's still going to make the price go up. Like, what are they doing? What's their end game? I started noticing weighted percentages going down in these holdings, and then the whole Lopix thing confirmed it. Like, I was waiting for that, and it happened. And then I read that article, which is now gone, about dude with his bullshit excuses to why there's a $40 stock and a $2 to $5 ETF, and why it's 3 times as much of that in there as anything else. And then him saying, oh yeah, we're going to get rid of it at the third quarter. By the end of the third quarter, it's going to be gone. It was an oversight. Our bad. But not until these people short the fuck out of it. This is what they're doing. This is the end game, and they can 100% get away with this. 100% get away with it. Because no one is looking at the right shit. Everyone is so fascinated with only the dark pool shit. It's the only thing you're fascinated with. That is not the only thing fucking with this. And that's not where they're shorting and returning shares in the dark pool. They are all that is for is suppressing the buying power. That's all that really is doing, is suppressing the buying power from retail. That's it. So that they can continue to do this. If they weren't in control of that buying pressure, this wouldn't matter. They could short all the ETFs in the world they fucking wanted housing AMC. It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't be able to compete with the actual buying pressure of the underlying. If this fucking information doesn't start being, front and center of channels, of news, if people do not start fucking speaking up about this shit, this is going to get stretched out to the end of the year. And this fucking number in these things is going to be damn near zero. It's going to be gone. They're going to have successfully suppressed the price. They're going to have returned a shitload of the naked shares. So they're not going to be caught with their dick in their hand. They're going to have the normal amount that's shorted that you're still seeing because somehow, around 100 million shares has been, the shares outstanding on loan for fucking months now. Somehow it's just like stayed the same. So yeah, this is going to be in for a rude fucking awakening. That is the end game. That is what this is right here. That is what they're doing. That is what they're doing. People are buying the wrong shit. You need to be buying these ETFs. That is what you need to be buying. You need to cut their fucking nuts off here. That's what you need to do. But, I can't tell you to go do that. I'm just telling you, what would need to be done. to combat this. And no one's talking about it, so it's not going to get done. This is so far behind of where they are with what they're doing, and it's so wrong. It's incredible. This shit is just fucking incredible, man. It's the only thing I can pray for is some of these new regulations and that big ass filing that are going to take effect, or that are going to be on the register. Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be directly in effect immediately or any of that shit. It could take time to implement whatever the fuck they want to implement, how it actually works, what the procedure is for it. But this isn't good, guys. This isn't good. That's it. In one day, we went from 47 to 42. One day. If they did that over the next couple weeks, just the next couple weeks, this would all be gone. All of it. That's AMC. So you know, AMC. I'll be gone. And IWM is that's like the preliminary holder with a lot of fucking shares in it. So yeah, there you go. And this cat's got 2,000 fucking views. 2,000 views. So yeah, if ever there was a be prepared video that needed to be put out, this is it. Be prepared. People don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to see the truth. They don't even want to speculate that there's a way. Because there is. There's a way that they can get away with this. They can literally get away with it. And this thing won't squeeze. I mean, maybe you'll see another little jump up, like to the 70s or something, just very quickly. It probably happened in the fucking after hours, honestly, where you can't really do shit about it, and then just tank immediately at the opening bell. There is an end game they have to get away with this shit. And it literally, I knew nothing about ETFs. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. Until all this shit started happening. And, you know, a few weeks ago, I just started looking into shit. I just started looking around, trying to figure it out. And I have. I have no formal education in finance or how this shit works. But my deductive skills are top notch, and I consider myself to be above average of intellect, and I don't think this shit is that hard. Maybe it is, and it's just not for me. And that's not gloating or anything. Maybe I realistically just in my brain think this isn't that difficult to figure out, but maybe it fucking is. It's just numbers. That's it. It's just numbers and math. Like, that is all. It is just fucking numbers and math. This is not good. None of this is good. None of what is going on in this community, none of the information, everything being put out here is good. None of it lines up with what was supposed to happen before the June 2nd run-up, and then we got the June 2nd run-up, and nothing is signaling that this is going to blow up anytime soon, because no one's paying attention to this shit. Nobody. Like, they who knows how many fucking shares they have returned. How many of the naked shares have fucking been returned. I guarantee you it's a lot. It is a lot. So your astronomical squeeze, the 10,000 plus or whatever, I seriously doubt that is likely at this point. I seriously fucking doubt it. I don't know, guys. If people don't start putting this information out, if you guys don't start, like, for real, if you don't start sharing my shit or anyone else's shit that you come across that talks about this, which is like I honestly haven't really seen anybody else talking about it, not to the extent that I do, so I don't know, but I feel like there has to be more people out there talking about this. This is why I have advocated for people to make your own fucking channel, and I don't care if it's just to steal my shit, if it's just to put my shit out there, just so it reaches more people. This is going to be a problem. If people do not take notice of this and what is going on, this is going to be a fucking problem. And this was my speculation to what I don't need confirmation anymore. I don't need anyone to find anywhere where it says they can sell off, ETF holdings before shorts are returned, because I'm watching it. I'm witnessing it fucking happen. So I know they can. I always knew they could, but I just wanted to know if there was some regulation in place. But that doesn't even matter. Every regulation in place is a tiny little stupid fucking fine. I've been saying it for weeks. I'm going to keep saying it. You guys have to speak up. You have got to be loud about this shit. Fuck this dumbass August 9th share shit. Whatever, man. Even if it did show stupid fucking whatever astronomical numbers, you know how easy it would be to attack a third party that's not super prevalent in like the tech community. There's no big company that has any sort of validation from any other companies or any other users or anything like that. It would be so easy to attack them and be like, dude, you have a faulty fucking system, so there's something wrong with your shit. And then guess what? They launch a fucking investigation into SEI. And guess what happens then? Your astronomical number of shares is fucking tabled for a long time. I mean, a long time. You have any idea how long federal investigations fucking take? Do you have any idea? Any? Yeah. It literally feels like I'm fighting a fucking losing battle, like by myself. Like I'm just getting beat the shit out of me in the middle of a battlefield, and everyone's just like standing behind me watching it, like afraid to jump in for whatever reason. And we outnumber them, significantly outnumber them. But nobody wants to get any blood on their hands. You guys want to submit to your little fucking YouTube gods and shit? Be my guest. But this video will be here. My channel will be here when you're sitting there with your fucking empty pockets wondering what happened. Gary Gensler and the SEC have a lot more going on than just this. Yeah, this is on their radar. The dark pool shit's on their radar. But as far as fraud, market security, bullshit going on with GME, AMC, all that, it's not the tippy top of their list. The man just got into office there. He's just became the fucking chair of the SEC. That shit takes a good 6 months to a year to really lay down your own law and make sure everyone knows who you are, what you're about, what your plan is moving forward. You're not fucking jumping in there and like, we're gonna get this AMC GME shit taken care of for the retail investors. Yeah, no. His progress is great. The things he's working on is great. She's talking about is great. This is your fucking fight. This is y'all's fight. This is you. You want this? You want your fucking money from these guys? You better do something about it. You better fucking do something about it. Because this guy and fucking this guy and Trey, they're not doing anything about it. They don't need to. They are wealthy kids now from this. I'd be happy if I just made $250,000 in this. I could easily live the rest of my life investing in the stock market, no fucking problem. Never have to work again, ever. Ever, ever, ever. All of these guys made more money than that. All of them. So if you want to get fucking robbed, just stand there and fucking take it. Let them dig in your pockets, smack you around. Fine. But if there ain't a fucking change in this, because I'm watching this happen. My theories are coming to life right in front of my fucking eyes, and it is not good. It's not good. Alright, well, we got about 45 minutes for the market opens. Well, there's always AMD. I'm out.